Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for my dearest Taurus, where we take a look at whom you're meant to marry. And if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below in the description box. All right, let's get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my lovely Taurus, please. All right, so your person, could be a Pisces, okay? Somebody who's awakened. They could be a Cancer as well. All right, how they're viewing you, the Six of Pentacles, and what else we need to know about this connection is the King of Wands, so Leo energy. Yeah, this is exactly what you've been waiting for, what you've been looking for. This person sees that in you. It's going to be a very fiery, very sexy, very, very emotional, very romantic connection is what I'm getting. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit, I'm fumbling here. And we see the Queen of Swords. So this person could also have Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in their chart. This is somebody who is practical. This is somebody who's loyal. This is somebody who's really intelligent. You know, the Queen of Swords, she's always very well put together. So I do feel like this person is like meticulous or impeccably dressed here. I also feel like, yeah, even down to the way that they smell, this person smells good. With the Hanged Man here, this could be somebody who's hanging out in your energy. Okay, so it could be somebody who's around you, or it could just be somebody who kind of holds back because they've learned a lot of lessons about rushing into connections. Some of you, this person may have had a rushed marriage when they were younger, like, you know, maybe even like a Vegas wedding or something like that. But the Hanged Man energy tells me that they're spiritually awakened, they're wise, they don't like to rush into things because they've definitely learned that lesson in the past. All right, some of you, this person might work in law. Okay, so that could be law enforcement or have like a law background. Okay, and we see the Hierophant coming through. So this could be somebody who's very different from you, has a different background, a different race, religion, tradition. But for others of you, this is somebody who has been married and divorced. I do feel like they may have had like a rushed marriage when they were younger. And we see the Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it might be something that they don't really like to talk about. For some of you, it may have even just been a couple of days, okay? Like it might have been a Vegas wedding, all right? Or in New Orleans or something like that. I don't know why New Orleans just popped into my head. But yeah, with the Page of Swords here showing up in reverse, there could be some gossip around this person, okay? So just be aware of that. This person may also have some difficulties with their family, okay? So they might have some estranged family, or maybe not the whole family, but there might be somebody within their family that they don't speak to anymore, whether it's a parent or a sibling or something like that. But I do feel like this person is somebody who's not afraid to, march to the beat of their own drum. Like this is somebody who I do feel is very sure of themselves in that regard. Like this is somebody, I don't know if they moved away from their family when they were really young, or maybe their family's even in a different, country or something like that. But I do feel this person's quite bold in that regard. Double Six of Pentacles here, Taurus. This is a reminder. I always think of Rumi with this card, who says, what you're looking for is also looking for you. And I feel like when you two connect, boom, it's going to be really, really powerful. All right, so let's see. So we have really strong Pisces and Taurus and Cancer coming through. Let's see. How else will my Taurus be able to identify this person? All right, they could be a Sagittarius, or they embody this energy, the teacher, the knowledge seeker. They're bold, they're fiery, they're passionate, they're comfortable leading others. We do see strong air in that chart, in their chart, with the Queen of Swords, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And we get double confirmation of Cancerian energy here. All right, so they're sensitive, they're creative, they're nurturing. And are you surprised that we get twin souls? So this person mirrors you in a lot of ways. Again, double Six of Pentacles. You two are going to just balance each other out. You both want the same things. All right, so this is absolutely gorgeous. A very, very strong connection here. All right, so with this Cancerian energy, for some of you, this person might drive like a really nice car, I'm also seeing too, they might be into like old cars, okay? So whether they've got, you know, like an old car in the garage, or they've always wanted to have like a, you know, an old car or something like that. But I do feel like this person probably drives a nice car. There's this mysterious energy about them that comes with the Hanged Man, that Pisces energy. Yeah, when you meet this person, you know, you might meet them kind of briefly, or you might even have a first date and it goes really well, whatever it is. They're probably going to wait a few days to get in touch with you. Okay, and not because they're playing any games, but again, this person likes to kind of, they don't want to rush into anything, even if they feel very strongly about you. This person could be well known. They could be borderline famous or have a large social media following, or, you know, I did see there could be gossip around this person. So they could be well known within the community or at the world at large. And we do get throwback hippie, so it could be a little bit of their style. Maybe the way they decorate their home. But I feel like this person is very refined and very impeccably dressed, but they might bring in some of those retro elements again with their car, or maybe, you know, like maybe somebody's got like a VW Beetle or something, or Bug or something like that, or van. But I feel like this person with the Queen of Swords is somebody who's like, they're well known, they're very well dressed, they're very well put together. People think of this person very highly is what I'm getting. All right, let's see. They might be also kind of, you know, quasi-famous within their family, because it's like they, you know, I don't know, they broke free, they did something different. You know, like that cousin that everybody talks about, you know. All right, so let's see. So this person has lived in more than one country. So for a lot of you, I am getting that. They may have, you know, they may have taken some big risks to move away from where they were born. They wear a meaningful accessory often. Yeah, and this could be linked to their faith, or it could be something that's linked to their, what they consider to be their home or their family. Okay, they're going to be wearing red. So we see this man in a red shirt, but it could be somebody who likes red nails, red lips. All right, and they could have lighter skin. So that could be lighter than you. It could be lighter than what's typical for their ethnic background. And we see at the bottom of the deck, they already know who you are and they want to send you a message. Okay, so some of you, you do already know who this person is. Okay, but for others of you, again, it could be somebody who's seen you around, gets your details, or approaches you, okay, asks you for your information, and then, yeah, they're coming in to, you know, they'll send you a message. They're gonna play it cool though. I do feel like there's a suave energy here about this Queen of Swords. You know, male or female, it doesn't matter. My readings aren't meant to be gender specific. All right, but there's like a very suave energy about this person, and I think you're gonna like that. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know about this person? Okay, so they're gonna be very sexy, attractive, irresistible. You two are gonna be a very good match. I feel like you two are going to look really good together as well. We see radiant. They're fun. They're energetic. They're beautiful. And some of you, work is what's going to bring you together. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean your colleagues. It could be that, they're at a certain place celebrating, a raise or promotion, or they're staying at a hotel where they were giving a talk or something like that. So again, they could come into your job. You could go into theirs. Yeah, see, I feel like this person is quite trendy. Okay, the way that they dress, but they're like trendy and like classic. So you're going to really like how this person dresses, and maybe they're classic, but they bring in like retro elements with their style. All right, with the Six of Pentacles here, this is how they're viewing you. So they're going to be seeing you as, wow, this is like my other half, right? So I think you both are going to be feeling that way right away. I keep wanting to say Libra. So I'm getting strong Libran energy, but we'll see. Yeah, this person sees, this person's going to know they want to marry you right away, okay? Even if they don't tell you, even if they don't rush into it, but it'll be like, maybe when you do get married, this person's going to say, I knew it the minute I met you, or I knew it like after our first date. All right, 10 of Cups, this person's going to see happiness and stability with you. Wow. All right. So here we have this Taurus and Libran energy with the Empress. Some of you, you're meant to have children with this person, or they're going to say that to you. I mean, this person just thinks you're the bee's knees here, Taurus. This person's going to absolutely love and adore you. But I do think they're going to take their time with this Four of Wands energy, you know, to you know, not rush into things. So I do think they have had like maybe like a quickie marriage before. All right, Taurus, but this is beautiful. This person finds you to be so attractive. They're going to just love your curves, or, you know, they're going to love your body type. Like, you are going to be just the sexiest thing on earth for them. And a lot of you, they are going to want to have children with you, or maybe if you're past that or you can't have that, they're going to just be like, wow, I wish we had had kids together. You know, our kids would be so beautiful. That's kind of what I'm getting. What they like about you as well, Taurus, is they see you as self-empowered. And this person also sees that, like, being with you would absolutely change their life. They know it. They're going to know that from early on. And this person loves that you're always looking for wisdom and truth, that you might do a lot of traveling as well. Okay. With this Sagittarius energy that they have, they're a teacher and a knowledge seeker, so they love that about you too. All right, and yeah, they see that you're the magician, you're an alchemist, that you can manifest whatever it is that you want, that there's magic around you, Taurus, okay? So we see the King of Wands. I think this is going to be a very fiery, very passionate connection. There's going to be a lot of big love here between the two of you. I do think you two mirror each other in certain ways. Like, you bring balance to each other's lives. But is there anything else we need to know here, please? So we see insurmountable obstacles. Now, for some of you, with that Chariot card, though, like, this person either travels a lot, or maybe there's some distance, or there's a period of distance between the two of you that may seem like insurmountable obstacles. We see clashing personalities and entanglements, but I don't actually see that with you two. That's very, very, very different from what I'm getting from this reading. But I kind of feel like, too, this is what this person has been through. You know, like, especially if they had like a quickie marriage or an early wedding, you know, like these entanglements, clashing personalities. And maybe some of you have been dealing with that before this person comes into your life. But yeah, Spirit's saying this is somebody new coming into your life. And I don't think you're going to experience that with this person. Of course, no relationship is perfect, but this is the person that you're meant to be married to. And, you know, and again, maybe there are entanglements here when you meet them. All right. But I just, you know, I feel like, you know, if you're dealing with somebody that you clash with, or things aren't quite easy with, when you meet this person, you're going to see why, right? Like, why other things didn't work out, and pretty much how, like, this is it's not just the path of least resistance here, Taurus, but it's like this love is easy. You know, it's going to be easy to love and be loved here by this person. All right. And we see soulmate. So you have found your romantic counterpart. Beautiful. And this is going to be a dream come true, Taurus. Have faith. Your rainbow will come smiling through. And this is going to be a very healing connection that's going to transform both of your lives. And Spirit saying, just allow it to unfold naturally. Again, this is somebody that isn't going to want to rush into things. And can we get any important dates here for my Taurus, please? Trust in the divine timing, and time to let go. So maybe some of you need to let go of, you know, entanglements, or a situation that you know where the obstacles are too great to create this space. But when we get divine timing, it means it's going to happen differently for all of you. But I'm sending you so much love and light. I'm so happy for you. Take care.